The shadows dance like whispers of fate. How do you plan to outsmart those relentless foes? Think fast. They won't wait for you.
Well, welcome folks to last trailer standing. It's kind of a pilot. We did this last week, if you remember, and we did it with game demos. And I started to realize that, for the viewer experience, watching me play a demo is probably not as enticing as just watching a trailer for the most part. And so I think this is going to be a much more streamlined, fun show to do. You guys let me know. Well, you'll let me know through the watch time and how many people come back and watch it and watch the end. But the point is, I love trailers. I love movie trailers, game trailers. Sometimes I love them a lot more than the goddamn final thing. So we are going to do a show today. Let me bring this up here. Here we go. Let us begin. All right, welcome to your Friday. It's nice to see you guys. There will be a proper Gabbin Games later tomorrow or Sunday. But for today, we are doing last trailer standing. Here's how it works. We have 16 new trailers. And I won't go into all of them at the beginning. You'll just have to discover them as we go. Hang on a sec. Alexa, stop. Hey, KP, I like playing games too. I just don't like it as part of the show. There's a bunch I'll be streaming this weekend. I'll be streaming Esoteric Ebb this weekend. Slay the Spire 2 is occupying a great deal of my time. I am absolutely loving that. I was not a big Slay 1 fan, but I absolutely love the new one. And I might be doing some Resident Evil, but I'm not sure. So, but anyway, here's how it works. So we have 16 new trailers. They go head to head after I show you two. We'll vote in the YouTube on which one you like the most. That'll advance to the next round until we get to our champion of the week. So why don't we just begin right away? Two very different trailers coming up. The first one is right here. This is for the brand new He-Man game. It's coming out, I think, any day now. So let me take my picture off the screen here and mute myself. Whoops, come on now. And let's begin. Here we go. So it's coming out very soon. I'll tell you what, if that game has the music that we just heard, and it's that kind of soundtrack, I am all in. So that is the first trailer I'll just call it the He-Man game. Now, what I'll tell you is when you vote in just a second against the second one, the criteria is based on the two trailers you've just seen, which one do you want to play the most? Or which trailer excites you the most, right? And, everyone's going to have a little bit of a variant on how they take that question, but it's not about was it a well-edited trailer or is it a game you're already looking forward to? It's did the trailer excite you? And if the game was available right now between these two, which would you want to play? All right, so the first one was He-Man. It is going head-to-head with a game that is, I don't know if it's a day one Game Pass game or not, but it is certainly coming to Xbox. I don't know if it's exclusive. This one is called Mistfall Hunter. Here we go. So He-Man versus Mistfall Hunter. And then I'll put up a poll. Here we go. right, there you go. So we have He-Man versus Mistfall Hunter. I will put up the poll right now. He-Man says, Windy Tune, the Mistfall Hunter looks like video game Mad Libs. Yeah, I mean, again, here's what I'll say. I mean, I don't know who's developing Mistfall Hunter. It's certainly a more modern trailer. I think if you look at Bitmap Bureau, who is developing, well, it kind of doesn't matter, does it? The goal is the trailer. The goal is whatever they put forward in the trailer is all we have to go on. And whatever you bring to the party. But I'm not going to analyze it more than that. But it's certainly old school versus new school. And here we go. So here's the question. Which do you want to play right now? Okay, yeah, judge just by the trailer. There you go. That's perfect. So we will put He-Man and we will put Mistfall Hunter. And the poll is up. We'll give it a minute. And you have 1 minute to vote. I will end the poll and then we will see. And then we'll get into the next one. But yeah, I'm very curious. Wow, that's okay. Interesting. Right now it's 50-50 on my end, but we'll see where it ends up. But yeah, there is a lot of stuff coming up this weekend for sure. There's a lot of cool stuff to play. Marathon is doing kind of okay. Better than I think a lot of people expected in terms of at least the Steam database. So, maybe it's got a chance. People say if you really stick with it for a long time, not days, but like if you give it 4 or 5 hours, it really does start to click. I have too much to play. A co-host of mine on Lolcow Crypt that I do in the mornings 5 days a week, 7 to 9, she was telling me she's really been playing tons of that Anon 1800, the strategy game from Ubisoft. So I told her I'd give that a shot this weekend as well. KP says, I'll be honest, I want to play Marathon. It looks fun. I didn't like it. Certainly it didn't grab me immediately like Arc Raiders did, but there are people who played it and really dug it. So, all right, here we go. We're wrapping up the poll. It is very clear the winner of this is going to be He-Man. So He-Man is moving on at 64%, and we will watch that as it makes its way into the beginning of the bracket. All right, here comes He-Man. Here we go. Let's get a little bigger there, shall we? All right, sorry, Mistfall. We hardly knew you. But that's how it goes, baby. That's how that shit goes. All right, here comes He-Man. Do. All right, now it is going to be competing with 2 new games. And here we go. The He-Man is going to be going up against... Oh, you would play the... you would play He-Man in an arcade cabinet. Yeah, man, that would be cool. Jaffe, why is Tech getting in trouble with Lolcow? Man, I don't know. Who knows, man? That whole... I just try to keep my head down and focus on the stuff I like to talk about. I honestly couldn't tell you. I would if I could, JSD, but I don't know. I don't fucking know. I think he's... My guess would be probably because he's going up against this woman named Amber Lynn Reed, and she's a big draw, but she's also really fucking hard to work with, and who knows how much longer she's going to be there. So maybe the powers that be over there are like, well, Tech's a team player, and we love him, but Amber Lynn Reed's a big draw, so maybe it's causing waves. I don't fucking know. All right, but here's what I do know. Here's the next game. This is what's going to be going up against He-Man. And this is a game that is pretty neat. It is called Cozy Game Restoration. And here's your trailer right now. As trailers go. Now, some of these trailers are going to be more polished than others, but, judge it as you will. This is Cozy Game Restoration.
This game is like Power Wash Simulator for classic video game restoration. You're sent badly cared for video game cartridges, including Japanese carts, developer exclusive models, or rare editions with golden shells. These cartridges can be cracked, scratched, drawn on, discolored, or covered in grime and adhesive stickers. Surfaces stretch, smear, and lift as you transform dusty relics into cherished collectibles. There's no pressure or failure, just slow, tactile, and cozy game restoration.
All right, there you go. That's Cozy Game Restoration. That will be coming out. I don't know. They launched their Steam page this week, so that's where the trailer's coming from, but we're not sure when the game is actually coming out yet. So hello, Super Lost Sanity. Speaking of locale shows, we see you over there almost every morning. We appreciate it, and thanks for being here, buddy. Okay, so that is Cozy Game Restoration, and that game is going up against a game that the demo just dropped, and I think the actual game comes out. If it's not already out, it comes out this week. But that Cozy Game Restoration is going head-to-head with the following game. I'll put up the poll in just a second, and let's vote. Here we go.
Mayu, didn't we always promise each other that we would be together forever? Together forever. But this will make us one. So, it's okay. Kill me. You can't.
Yeah, this is the remake.
Not alone.
Right, so this is the remake. That's why it's fair. This isn't out yet. This will be out next week, but the demo is available now on Steam and maybe console as well. So let's go back to our rankings. We have Cozy Game Restoration versus Fatal Frame. The poll is going up right now. I'll give you a minute. I think, obviously, I think Morgan is in the chat with us. Morgan says she just played the demo. It's very promising. Yeah, I'm very much looking forward to, honestly, but every game on here, I think there's a reason it's on here. I think it has something to say for itself, and it's interesting. But obviously, you know, which one do you want to play more than anything when it drops? If they were both available today, that will be what you... the criteria to vote on to go head-to-head with He-Man in just a couple of minutes. So, well, it's not, though. See, KP says it's like pitting a fighter jet against a paper airplane. I totally disagree. When you're talking about art or creative products, anything that achieves its goal, like if that cozy restaurant, like I'm playing, like Slay the Spire right now, part 2, even though Marathon's doing okay, is trouncing the crap out of Marathon in Steam database. Now, obviously, PS5 will have the lion's share of the players, but I don't think you can compare games that way. If it achieves its goal and you like the goal, I think you're, off to the races. Eternal says, I tried the Fatal Frame demo, couldn't adjust audio for some reason. I had performance dips. Did you play it on console or PC? Why would I be mad at you? Mad at you. It's interesting. It's an interesting take. I get it. I'm looking forward to it. I want to play the demo this weekend. All right, it looks like our winner is a clear one. We have ending the poll with Fatal Frame Remake at 74%. So that delightful title makes its way into the second round of combat and cozy game. Thanks for stopping by, pal. All right, we go on to the next one. Okay, you played it on the PS5 Pro and it had those issues. Okay. That's troubling. Okay, I am mad. I'm very upset. Okay, here we go. We have our next two trailers coming up in the competition. The first one is a game I've only just started hearing about. And some of these trailers are going to be longer than others. None of these are massive. Like, I think the longest one is 3 minutes, but we don't go over that for sure. So this next game is called Sector 13, and it comes out relatively soon, I think. And there's the trailer right now, and then it's going up against something I'll show you in just a second. But here's the trailer for Fatal Frame. No, not Fatal Frame. For Sector 13. Here we go. All right, there you go. Sector 13 Haunted Woods, which is a co-op haunted, it looks kind of like a blend between Repo Man and Phasmophobia. So, hello, Energy. I will be doing that for sure, KP. What's the gameplay? The gameplay looks like it's probably like those other games. You're sneaking around trying to keep each other alive. You probably have to work together to... You know what, though? I will talk about it later. I don't want to sway anybody. This is the trailer they put out, and this whole show is about judging trailers. So that is Sector 13. And Sector 13 is going to be going up against a game that was recently on Steam Next Fest. I think the demo is also available on Switch 2 right now. This is coming out, I think, this month or next month. So we have Sector 13 versus this game, which is, I'm going to get I can't say it, but it's Denshin Attack or whatever. But here you go.
Hola a tothom, sóc en David.
I jo l'Àngel.
Som d'Undercoders, l'estudi independent de Barcelona que hi ha darrere de Denshin.
Com heu vist, a Denshin viatges en un tren acrobàtic a través d'un Japó futurista i colorit, executant trucs amb estil per aconseguir la millor puntuació mentre lluites contra bosses i alliberes les vies del control d'una megacorporació malvada.
Ens hem inspirat moltíssim.
All right, you get the idea. I'm not going to worry about that. So here we go. And again, this demo is available right now. So we're basically trying to figure out who wins, who goes up against He-Man and Fatal Frame. Is it going to be Sector 13 or is it going to be Denshin Attack, if I'm saying it right? As for it being, is that right, KP? I would agree with Gun. It shouldn't affect your vote. Play the demo or don't, depending on what you're into. But the demo is available, and you should give it some of your time for sure. Okay, one moment. I will get the next trailer ready to go. Now, this next trailer coming up is going to be the longest of them. It's 3 minutes long. It just dropped yesterday. So, Denshin Attack looks to be the clear winner. Even if the bus game wins, you better stream Sector. Oh, I will. Sector 13. Yeah, Denshin Attack comes in as the winner. It's 71%. Okay. So, let's move that up into... Excuse me. Let's move that up in the rankings there. Sorry, fellas. There it is. All right, the next two games that we have, the first one is the new Onimusha trailer that dropped yesterday. I don't know if you guys saw the Capcom kind of whatever preview. It was okay. It was not in terms of this trailer, but in terms of just the overall Capcom thing. It was, it was interesting, but I was hoping for some more surprises. But that said, they did drop a nice beefy trailer for the new Onimusha. So here we go. This is that game.
Onimusha, Way of the Sword. Capcom proudly presents the latest all-new entry to the Onimusha Swordplay action series. Get ready for a soul-shaking swordplay action adventure in the Onimusha series' signature dark fantasy style. Onimusha Way of the Sword is set in 17th century Edo period Kyoto. You'll fight your way through iconic locales such as Kiyomizu-dera Temple. The protagonist, a lone samurai, Miyamoto Musashi.
Let's see your best, Sene!
Musashi set out on his journey with a simple goal: master the sword and stand peerless above all swordsmen. But the Genma had other plans. Musashi is struck down, but finds himself revived with an Oni gauntlet on his arm. Now, Musashi has a new goal: rise up against the monstrous Genma ravaging the land, and carve himself a new fate. But his path is not a lonesome one. A vibrant cast of allies awaits.
Musashi!
And his old rival, Sasaki Ganryu, stands firmly in his way. With blade in hand and fate in the balance, will Musashi's bloody battles against formidable foes deliver him hope or despair? Kyoto's history is abound with many strange tales and unsettling mysteries. And you can experience strands of these hidden legends woven throughout the story. Feel the ring of steel on steel, intense duels. Reduce enemies to pieces with a devastating Isen. Parry and deflect attacks with well-timed blocks to turn the tide of battle in your favor. And, of course, absorb souls with the Oni Gauntlet to recover health or ready powerful abilities. Moving from one bloody and desperate battle to the next, Musashi searches for his reason to fight. What answers will he find at the end of his blade? Miyamoto Musashi walks the perilous path of the Onimusha. And on it, a new legend will be forged.
All right, there you go. Onimusha coming out this year, Onimusha Way of the Sword. So that game is now going to go up again. And to respond to David Seeger, he says, am I voting for the quality of the trailer, or am I voting for what I want to play? The question you have to answer when you're voting, at least I would like you to answer, is what game based on this trailer, if you're watching this trailer, which one do you want to play right now? Which trailer makes you want to play it? That's pretty much it. Okay. So Onimusha is going to be going up against a game called Sprawl 0, and I will show you that trailer right now. Here we go. Onimusha versus Sprawl 0, and let us begin.
The hand of God rests upon your skull. You fulfill a divine purpose, one that your keepers could not even begin to fathom. Melt away the wax you cling to, brother.
Okay, there we go. So this first branch, it's going to be He-Man versus Fatal Frame versus Denshin Attack versus either Onimusha or Sprawl 0. And again, the poll is up, but the criteria is based on those two trailers. If either of these games were available to play right now, which one would you vote for? Which one would you want to play? Wayne B says Onimusha for me, not even close. KP says I'm voting Onimusha, but just barely. Eternal says that game, Sprawl 0, it could be fun for a bit, but it could also get repetitive. Morgan says, that's interesting. This one must have torn Morgan apart. Morgan says Sprawl's very Ghost in the Shell coded, so I voted for it. But it's like, yeah, that's a tough one for you, isn't it? Because it's the things you love so much. Okay, voted Oni, but Sprawl is cool, says Club. All right, well, here we go. We're going to lock the polling down in the next 10 seconds. Anna G, you didn't really like either. I got some coming up I bet will be more your cup of tea, Anna G, from what I know about you. All right, well, Onimusha is the very clear winner, 67%. That moves to the next round going up again. So now we're going to go up to the second group. But just so we're all in sync here, this is what is coming up. We have Onimusha, Denshin Attack, Fatal Frame 2 Remake, and He-Man. Okay, so now we go over to the other side, and we will start with the trailer that just dropped yesterday with Capcom as well. The demo has been out for a while. It's very good. Is the game going to be good? I don't know. But it is going to be going up against, or at least this is the trailer we're going to watch next, which is Pragmata. Here we go.
You just gonna stay here when this is all done? What do you want?
I want to go to Earth.
What the hell is going on here? And why are these things trying to kill us?
While I was preparing to depart for Earth, the moonquake struck, damaging Edis.
Enacting attack protocol. Permission to commit acts of controlled violence granted.
You gotta be kidding me. I'm calling it. You'd make a lousy friend. We'll shut Edis down, and then we'll head to Earth.
Let's do our best. I decide my own way, and I'm going to Earth with you.
We're a team, right? A whole new life. If you're ready.
Okay, then let's go together. I'm gonna get a better look.
Hello. We are Cabin, your one-stop companion for all things shelter.
All right, there you go. That's Pragmata. They moved the release date up a week, April 17th. It has been in production for a very, very long time. And that game, if you don't know, has been, the demo's available right now. And the demo's pretty good. The demo's pretty darn good. I really liked it. So give it a play if you're into such shenanigans. Now, Pragmata trailer is going up against a brand new trailer that just came out this week. And here we go. It is called The Abased. Here we go, The Abased. All right, there you go. That is The Abase. By the way, let me put up the poll right now. By the way, I want to say thank you so much to JSD, who has been a member for 24 months, baby. 24 months. Thank you for that. And I also want to welcome our newest member to the Diet Coke Commandos, good sir Windy Toon. Welcome, buddy. It is good to have you here. By the way, as a reminder, if you want to vote for the final and second to final winner here, you have to be a member at any tier. So this is a good time to consider if you want to have your voice known in this very important poll that's going to change the world. All right. Thank you for 24 months, JSD. Pragmata is sitting at 70%. The Abased is sitting at 30%. We'll give it a couple more seconds to see if it changes, but that's kind of where we're at right now. On this particular competition here. Okay, looks like Pragmata is going to take it. All right, Pragmata moves up. We'll end the poll. Pragmata goes... there we go. All right, and it is now going to be going up against two new games. The first one, my dear friends, is a game that I don't know if it's going to be good or not, but it's got a fun trailer. It's called Karen. Here we go.
Sorry, we're all out of half and half.
You can only do an exchange.
No, breadsticks are extra.
I'm sorry, ma'am. That's our policy.
There you go. There's Karen for you. Oh, there's the West Wing, but that's not what we're looking at today. There's Karen, and Karen is going up against. Let me put it in the poll here. All right, Karen is going up against a new game. This was just on the PlayStation blog. Very interesting title, but we'll see what you think about it. This is called Tides of Tomorrow. Here we go.
You thought you could stay hidden up there.
Hi, I'm Ethan from Digixar, and this is Tides of Tomorrow, our plastic punk adventure.
You can't leave them to die!
Our unique feature, Storylink, is a new twist on narrative games, where your choices influence the story for other players.
And I would be honored to tell you more.
Sounds a bit wild. Here's how it works. You'll follow someone who played before you. A friend, your favorite streamer, or even a total stranger.
Your friend was a real star.
You can also play fully offline, following pre-made story links.
Could you use your visions to see where he went? Tidewalkers have visions. You guys can't stop bragging about it.
You'll track visions of that player's past and discover what happened to them.
Take the oath. We're leaving now.
The choices they made have major consequences on the world.
Your little friend broke into the slaughterhouse and stole from me.
Of course, you're shaping your own story, but you're also leaving a mark for future players.
Now, Tidy! Free the matriarch!
Pre-order now on consoles to get the Delta Agent Pack with exclusive skins for you and your boat. You'll support the devs and look cool doing it. Tides of Tomorrow is a true passion project from a small, dedicated team. We hope to see you on the tides.
All right, there you go. So Tides of Tomorrow versus Karen. Here comes the poll. That was great, Jaffe. Thanks, buddy. Karen was more interesting, says JSD. Morgan says, looks like a supermassive game. Let's see. Eternal says, I tested this game. It's got some interesting ideas, even if the controls take some getting used to. It's always nice seeing people trying different things. I mean, I appreciate that. Eternal says, when I played it, it's fun riding around on your boat. It has immersive sim sort of exploration on foot. Okay. This is pretty close. We're at 57% for Karen. Let's give it a couple more seconds and see where it goes. David Seeger says, Karen, games should be fun. I think games should be engaging. I don't think games all have to be fun, but they should be engaging for 100% sure. Gun says, I would probably like Tides more, but Karen trailer made me want to play it. The Karen trailer made me want to go see a movie like from Pixar or the guys who do Minions. I can see Karen being a good fucking movie. But here we go. Oh, this is the closest one we've had, boys. 54%. I'll give it 10 more seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And it goes to Karen is the winner. That was the closest one we've had today. But little Karen gets to ride up into the next battle. Good for you, lady. Sorry, Tides. Now, we move on to two games that I think are very interesting and very unique and strange. At least they seem to be. One of them is already out. The other one comes out. They just announced the date. I think it's coming out this coming month or next month. So let's start this. The first one is the long in production Annapurna game, which is, here we go. 1 second. The first one is Mixtape.
Most of the time, I'm wondering if I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing to have the optimal teenage experience.
The teenage experience is unobtainable.
Because you know the perfect song for every moment. What song would be playing now?
I don't think it's been written yet.
Okay, you know what I'm going to do? That is their newest trailer, but I'm going to play the better trailer just so it's fair. I'm not saying you should or shouldn't vote for it, but that's their announced date trailer. I want to give you the actual good trailer for this. This is from a few months back. Here we go.
What
so judge this one.
Hanging out, getting buzzed.
I've got to get out of this place.
At the end of an era, when everything's about to change, it's time to look back on your greatest hits.
Mom, who is it?
One moment. It's the pigs, darling.
Shit!
This year, experience a retrospective like no other. Beethoven and Dinosaur invites you to relive the teenage riot, to spend one last night together before school's out forever. And with a soundtrack this good, it's gonna be one hell of a night. And The Cure. I love The Cure. Experience it for yourself. Mixtape. Nothing but the hits.
All right, I think that's more representative of the game in the trailer. So, okay, that is Mixtape. That is coming out. I'm trying to see when did they say that is coming out? The release date is May 7th, so it'll be soon. Okay. So that trailer is going head to head with this trailer. Now, this game is available. This is coming to the Switch, but it's on PC right now. It is called, believe it or not, My Little Puppy. Here we go. All right, there you go. My Little Puppy versus Mixtape is the next poll going up. Let's see what wins out there. Your cat died last year. I still have her ashes. Oh, fuck yeah, man. Fuck yeah. We have the ashes of all of our pets. This game is out, My Little Puppy, and I don't want to spoil things by telling you the story, but you can find out what the story is about, and don't let it sway your vote, but it's pretty good. It's pretty good. So this one's pretty close too. I'm surprised this one is as close as it is. I'm happy to see it. Both these games excite me, but this is the closest one we've had. We're at 52%. My Little 54% for Mixtape, 52% for Mixtape. It's going down. It hasn't won yet. It's very, very close. Very, very close, you guys. Puppy wouldn't be too emotional for me, says Richard, or would? Eternal says, I have several pet ashes still. It's always sad, but you learn to get past it. Yeah, I mean, my dog, who's sitting over there right now, he's an old dog. Oh, shit, 50-50, baby. Come on now. Don't make me, I will cast the deciding vote if I have to. I will fucking cast the deciding vote if I fucking have to. You goddamn right I will. All right, I'm going to count to 10. I'm counting to 10. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And now I'll give it 8 seconds for the stream delay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. My Little Puppy, 52%. That was some close shit. JSD, thank you for the super chat. He says, I'm not going to sway you, but let me say you, DJ. You goddamn right. Thank you, buddy. We appreciate that. Morgan says, damn you all who voted for the stupid dog game. That's right. My Puppy story wins. It moves on to fight Karen and Pragmata. Okay, so we'll go to My Little Puppy is what it's called. Oh, baby. Poor little thing. All right, the last 2 trailers before we get into the semifinals. We'll start right now. Here we go. The first one is a game that's already out, but this is new content for the season. This is... no, there is no Life is Strange trailer for tonight. No. This is the new season for Diablo with the new character.
Something's wrong. What's happening? You can smell it. Yes. Fresh meat.
we go. Diablo 4 Season of Slaughter is out. It's not out yet. It comes out next week. It does make me want to go back in and start playing some Diablo 4. That is for sure. So that game, Diablo 4, as a trailer, like, again, the question is, what do you want to play right now based on these trailers? The first one being Diablo 4 Season of Slaughter, and this is our last new trailer. Would you rather play that, or would you rather play this? This is a trailer for a game that is called Relic: The First Guardian. Here we go. All right, there we go. Relic: The First Guardian or Diablo Warlock Season. Here comes the poll. Now, for the remainder of the votes, we are going to switch over to members only. Everybody can watch, but in 5 minutes, we'll spend 5 minutes talking about the trailers, talking about today's news a little bit. But in 5 minutes, actually, no, that's wrong. That's wrong. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I want to do something different. Members only live stream. Can I cancel that? Yeah, that's not what I'm trying to do. Hang on. We're going to switch over to members only chat is what I meant. And so everybody can keep watching if you want, but if you want to participate in the conversation and in the voting, you need to be a member at any tier. Oh, the voting didn't pop up. It should be there now. Right now we have 36% for Diablo, 64% for the First Guardian. Let me make one change real fast here. That's okay. One moment. All right, here we go. Relic is looking like it's going to be the winner. Okay. So we are going now to members only chat for the remainder of the show, but we have Relic First Guardian as the winner. So let's move that up and let's see what the coming battle is going to give us. Here we go. All right, there's Relic right there. Okay. So what we'll do, the way we'll do it is we probably won't show the final trailers again until the end, but we'll just kind of have them running in the background so you can get a sense of where we're at. But as of right now, before we start, last trailer standing, we've got He-Man going up against Fatal Frame 2 Remake. We've got Denshin Attack going up against Onimusha, the new Onimusha from Capcom. We've got Pragmata from Capcom going up against Karen. And we've got My Lost Puppy, or whatever the fuck it's called. What's the thing called? My Little Puppy going up against Relic, the First Guardian. So what we'll do is, let me just bring the trailers back up to refresh your memory without showing the whole trailer, right? So let's put up a new poll. This one is going to be for, hey, Anna G, thank you for the gifted membership. Eternal gets it. Eternal, thank you, buddy, for being here, and thank you for all your support over the many years. But now you can vote with the rest of us and make some decisions. And this time I will be voting as well. I have not voted yet. He-Man versus Fatal Frame 2. You're trying to get it from Morgan? Yeah. All right. Let me put them on in the background so you guys can take a look. Hey, JSD, Moneybags McGee. Thank you, buddy, for the support. You always support this channel and this show, and we certainly do appreciate it. We got Blakey Poop, Booty X, Toes, Dragon Warden, Chris Moore, and Eller Michelson. Thank you so much, JSD. Very, very generous, man. We appreciate that so much. Yeah, he was trying to get Morgan in there. It's random, too. I wish it wasn't, but that's the way it is. But thank you, JSD. All right. Here we go. Let's do a reminder here. I'm going to put the poll up, and we are watching He-Man briefly. We're not going to watch the whole thing, although that song in the beginning is pretty fucking good. Come on. Come on. What do you want? I love this. The whole soundtrack is this kind of cheesy, optimistic 80s music. And that is going up against Fatal Frame, which this demo is currently out. You can play it now. This game comes out next week, okay? So this is pretty close right now. Oh my God, it's 50-50 right now, you guys. Now it's the rubber meeting the road, boys. 50% want He-Man, 50% want Fatal Frame. Don't make me be the decision maker here. He-Man's pulling ahead, 53-54. Holy shit. We'll give it a few more minutes. Let's go back to He-Man to whet your appetite a little bit. This time you'll make it. Keep believing in yourself. You just gotta I like when Orca comes out. There he is. Come on now. This is the song. Makes me want to go work out. Goddamn right. And then Fatal Frame. There we go. And again, Morgan said that Fatal Frame 2, the demo is out. She has played it. So it was pretty good. She's a fan of the series. But yeah, so there's the poll. It looks like a clear winner, though. We've got He-Man moving up into the next rank here. All right, let's see. Here we go. So He-Man moves on to the, what are those called? The semifinals, right? Whoops, nope, that's the wrong button. Just He-Man, come on, buddy. All right, now He-Man will be going up against either Onimusha, which I won't play the whole thing, or Denshin Attack. So let's put in, let me get this right thing. All right, this is the trailer I want to show you. All right, this is Denshin Attack. Here we go. And we will show a little bit of Onimusha so you guys know what we're talking about. I will not play the guy's voice, though, because it's not very good. And And then here is Onimusha. So we'll pop back and forth between the two. KP says, I vote for the bus game. You may, but Onimusha is currently in the lead with the majority of votes. But that's Onimusha. Looks like basically next-gen Onimusha. I love the Onimusha games. They were very inspirational to God of War. I'm excited to play this. And I'm also, this demo is out here. I really like And if this game even like, I'm not a big Jet Set guy, but and this game doesn't play like that, so I was happy to find it. But the tone is similar. Right? This is a game that the demo is out, and if you're even slightly interested in it, I because the demo's going well. So that is that one, and then here we are back with Onimusha. Okay. Onimusha is a game that would last longer. The bus game looks fun for short bursts, says KP. I don't like buses, says Wayne. Too many people can sit near you. I understand, but that's how the cookies have crumbled. I don't fucking know. Anyway, the point is, who's going to win, Denshin Attack, or is it going to be Onimusha? It's kind of close. But not close enough. It looks like Onimusha is moving on to the semifinals. And as much as I'm an Onimusha fan, I will say that's disappointing to me because that Denshin game, although maybe I'm only basing it off of the fact that I've played the demo. So I didn't vote on that one. I'll vote on the finals is what I'll vote on. Okay, so we've got He-Man going up against Onimusha. Not too shabby, my friends. And then on the other side, we are going to see where the chips fall. We're going to put Karen up against Pragmata, which is that's an interesting, very different group of games right there. So here we go. All right, Karen. Here we go. Karen is, where's Karen? Oh, hell no, Karen. Where's Karen? What? Oh, it's right here. I see.
Sorry, we're all
Okay, here comes Karen. Here she comes, folks.
out of half and half.
You can only do an exchange.
No, breadsticks are extra.
So, I mean, the game itself kind of looks like it is, kind of, it doesn't even look like it's multiplayer. It looks like it's sort of a single-player gang beast sort of thing with the thematic of, angry Karen lady. It's kind of fun. I like when she becomes a giant Karen and destroys the world. That's pretty good. And this is going up against, that's going up against, where'd it go? Pragmata, which has been in development, comes out next month. That's this.
Enacting
the poll is
attack
up right
protocol.
now.
Permission to commit acts of controlled violence granted.
You gotta be kidding me. I'm calling it. You'd make a
I'm
lousy
amazed how
friend.
close this is. This is kind of amazing to me. Now
Shut
it's
Edith down,
50-50.
and then we'll head to Earth.
That is amazing. Again, though, this is a demo I played, so it may just be that the trailer, if you haven't played the demo, is not very appealing. But this is the closest to 52 to 48 right now. We'll give it a little bit more time and see if the votes change. It's not a fair fight for Karen, says PGY. Why is it not a fair fight for
We're
Karen?
a team, right? A whole new life.
Yeah, you got to try to
If you're ready.
ignore the demo. I agree with you that Pragmata had a good demo, but you got to try to ignore that because it's just the trailers we're basing it on. Pragmata was fun, says JSD, but I could see my brain getting annoyed hacking the whole game. Could be, yeah. So there we go. That's Karen. And then back to Pragmata.
Then let's go together.
And right now it looks like the winner is, I'll give it a little bit more time. Let's see. Let's go up to the rankings. A little bit more time. I'll give it 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then a delay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So it is going to be Pragmata, but by 54% to 46%. I am very surprised that Karen charted that well. That's pretty neat to see. Okay, so let's put Pragmata moving on up to the east side. Here we go. There she goes. The final in the semifinals, no, in the quarterfinals, is this game, the My Little Puppy going up against Relic, the First Guardian. So let's check out My Little Puppy while we were talking. Let me, there we go. Get the poll open, so. So that is this game, and this is available now. I'm probably going to pick this up this weekend and play it regardless. That's going up against this. Relic, the First Guardian. Wayne B says, Puppy. If Karen would have won Jaffe, I would have had to speak to your manager, says Anthony. I understand. Yeah, I hope there's a fight scene in Karen, says Tyler, between two Karens over a rotisserie chicken. Yeah. If the question were which trailer I found most amusing, it'd be different. No, it's the question is which trailer has done its job the best in making you want to play one of these games, because it's available and it's free sitting on the hard drive. Right? Yeah. That's the only way we can really do it. Right? That's the only real question that matters. So My Little Puppy seems to be running away with it. You can't beat the power of cute, fellas. And then here's the Relic. Okay, I think this is a pretty clear. This is one of the clearest ones we've had. My Little Puppy coming in at 67%. Okay, so here's what our finals or semifinals. I didn't give you a story tease, goddammit. But I will tell you the story's really cool. But I didn't, I don't want to sway anything. My Little Puppy. Here we go. Maybe the babies. There's the babies. All right, here we go, folks. Now, this is where we're at as we head into the finals. Okay, we have the semifinals. We have He-Man's going up against Onimusha. We have Pragmata going up against My Little Puppy. All right. I don't need to show you guys the trailers again. I'll show you the trailers again when we get into the final round, the final bracket. But let's just go ahead and vote for hang on a second. Let's go ahead and vote for, start a poll. Again, if you want to vote and you're watching the show, which I appreciate, become a member at any tier, and you'll be able to jump in and vote with us. But in the meantime, for the semifinals, we've got He-Man versus Onimusha. Let me shut my door because my kid's making a lot of noise, which I don't mind, but I can't hear her. I'll put this on while I'm doing that. 1 second. Well, thank you for that, David Seeger. I appreciate the super chat. Oh, shit. JSD's rocking the hard. Look at that. Eternal. Eternal got one. No, Eternal didn't. Sorry. Is Onimusha going to get a demo? I don't know. Probably, but I don't know. JSD, incredibly generous. Thank you for that donation. It goes to MacTube, Carlos Sabasa, Jumanji, Gatsu, and somebody else. Where'd it go? MacTube, Carlos, Jumanji, Gatsu, and someone else got one, but I don't see it. But thank you for that 5 gifted, buddy. Very, very generous. Appreciate it. So right now, this is semi-close. We'll give it a few more minutes so the new members can vote if they want. 52% for He-Man. 48% for Onimusha.
You don't look back, start over again. This time you'll make it. Keep believing in yourself.
Onimusha with a good song, I think.
Never hold back, don't give up.
All right, here we go. Onimusha versus He-Man. This is a tough one. You got 10 more seconds to get your votes in. It is currently 50-50. I will do the deciding vote if I have to, goddammit. This is which one, if it was available right now on your hard drive, it's already been paid for, you just have to press play. Which one of these games do you want? Okay, it is He-Man versus Onimusha. I'll give you 10 seconds and then 8 seconds. If it remains tied, boy, that's tough. I think it's fair to say that if it remains tied, I will let higher tier members vote only, and they can break the tie. But here you go, 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, Onimusha with 80s music is my vote now, I know. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then we're going to do a delay, 8 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The winner of the poll, 45-55, but it was close with 31 votes coming in, is Onimusha. That goes into the finals. I personally would have voted for He-Man if I was going to have to break the tie. That would have been my... I mean, Onimusha looks good, and I love Onimusha, but if it wasn't called Onimusha, I would just be like, oh, it looks cool, I'll keep an eye on it. You know, that's my take. Now, here we go into the finals, the semifinals, with this title, Pragmata, which is coming out in April. They just moved the date up 1 week. Let me put it in the chat here. I'll play this one.
While I was preparing to depart for Earth, the moonquake struck, damaging Edis.
Enacting attack protocol. Permission to commit acts of controlled violence granted.
You gotta be kidding me.
Here we go.
I'm calling it.
Pragmata.
You'd make a lousy
this
friend.
game. My little puppy.
Shut Edis down, and then we'll head to Earth.
The audio really makes a difference. Hang on. Here's my little puppy. Oh, the baby. Hang on. So my little puppy.
Let's do our best.
Which you think is cuter is what you want to play. If it was free, so don't worry about the costume. The game is free, it's already been bought, waiting for you on your hard drive. What do you want to go into the weekend playing? Pragmata? Or do you want to go into the weekend playing my... KP Projection says if you don't pick the puppy game, you have no soul. I understand, but you know, life is short. There's only so much time to play so many games, so you gotta make a choice. Choice between this and this.
Team, right? A whole new life. If you're ready.
Okay, then let's go. Together.
All right, so here we go. We'll give it 10 more seconds. And the winner will go into the finals going up against Onimusha. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 8-second delay. It doesn't matter. It's a runaway hit. It's a smash. It is My Little Puppy. Pragmata's 29% to 71%. It is going to go to My Un Petito Poo-Poo. Okay, so here we go. Here we go. The finals of the first ever Last Trailer Standing episode. Let us see. I think it's been a good battle. It's been a good fight, but only one of these folks can win. And who is it going to be? Well, we're going to find out together as pals do. Let me just adjust the screen a little bit more. There we go. Here we go right now. Let me get the poll ready, and I'm going to play both trailers in full, and you guys can make the call. Onimusha. Both of these games coming from Japan, actually, I believe. I believe Onimusha's a Japanese game. I mean, I know it's Capcom, but I think it's developed by Capcom internal. All right, here we go. We're going to watch both these in full. Onimusha is the first trailer. It is a 3-minute trailer. We will watch the whole thing. And then we will watch the puppy trailer, and then I will put up the poll. Again, as you're watching this, remember, it is all about which game you would buy, or if it was bought, if it was on your hard drive right now, go into the weekend, which one of these do you want to play the most? Here we go. This is Onimusha.
Onimusha, Way of the Sword. Capcom proudly presents the latest all-new entry to the Onimusha Swordplay action series. Get ready for a soul-shaking swordplay action-adventure in the Onimusha series' signature dark fantasy style. Onimusha Way of the Sword is set in 17th century Edo period Kyoto. You'll fight your way through iconic locales such as Kiyomizu-dera Temple. The protagonist, a lone samurai, Miyamoto Musashi.
Let's see your best, then,
Musashi set out on his journey with a simple goal: master the sword and stand peerless above all swordsmen. But the Genma had other plans. Musashi is struck down, but finds himself revived with an Oni gauntlet on his arm. Now, Musashi has a new goal: rise up against the monstrous Genma ravaging the land, and carve himself a new fate. But his path is not a lonesome one. A vibrant cast of allies awaits.
Musashi!
And his old rival, Sasaki Ganryu, stands firmly in his way. With blade in hand and fate in the balance, will Musashi's bloody battles against formidable foes deliver him hope or despair? Kyoto's history is abound with many strange tales and unsettling mysteries. And you can experience strands of these hidden legends woven throughout the story. Feel the ring of steel on steel, intense duels. Reduce enemies to pieces with a devastating Isen. Parry and deflect attacks with well-timed blocks to turn the tide of battle in your favor. And, of course, absorb souls with the Oni Gauntlet to recover health or ready powerful abilities. Moving from one bloody and desperate battle to the next, Musashi searches for his reason to fight. What answers will he find at the end of his blade? Miyamoto Musashi walks the perilous path of the Onimusha. And on it, a new legend will be forged.
Okay, Onimusha Way of the Sword. Coming out this year. This game is out now, at least on Steam. It'll be out on Nintendo Switch 2 soon, but I'm assuming it's coming everywhere. But this is Onimusha, the new one, Way of the Sword, versus My Little Puppy. As soon as we play this full trailer, then we will put the poll up, discuss it, and see who our winner is of the first episode of Last Trailer Standing. There you go, My Little Puppy versus Onimusha, Way of the Sword. The poll is up. Let's see who the winner is. Again, if you're thinking about how the voting works, it is a game that if it was on your hard drive, it had already been paid for. You have the weekend coming up. You're going to sit down this weekend and play a game. What game are you going to play? Do you want to play the most? Not which trailer you like the most, but what game, based on the trailer, you're dying to play next. Because that's the goal of a good video game trailer. So we'll give it a little bit of a time. We'll see what happens. In the meantime, I'll let you know what's coming up. Again, all next week, I will be streaming over on Lolcow Crypt with Tech and Kimmy. And Grimm, that is our morning show. We talk about all kinds of crazy shit, politics and weird stuff and some of the LCU stuff, but as little as I can get away with because I don't like talking about that shit. And this weekend, maybe even tonight, I will be streaming Ebb Esoteric, which is a very cool, very, very cool new RPG. And I will also probably be streaming My Little Puppy this weekend as well. So... but here we go. I got to stream Sector 18. I want to, by the way. It's just not, it's not available yet. And if you haven't played the Denshin Attack trailer, teaser, that is available. Yes, I am. Thank you, JSD. I will be on Colin's show, Last Stand Media, Sacred Streaming, Monday at 10 o'clock. And those shows usually go for 2 to 4 hours. So that will be about an hour after, the Lolcow Crypt. You heard Tech was crying. He was crying. It was very unmanly, in my opinion. And I think my daughter broke up with him because of it. She's like, really? Really? All right, my friends, here we go. The first ever. I'm going to put my vote in as well. Oh, can I vote? I don't even know if I can vote. I don't think I can vote because I made the poll. Okay, well, never mind. The first winner of last trailer standing goes to My Little Puppy. Here we go at 59%. At 59%, My Little Puppy is the winner of the first ever last trailer standing. Let me put it into the winner circle where it belongs. This game is sitting at overwhelming positive right now. Over on Steam. I want to just read you. Yeah, sorry about the buffering. Hopefully the audio will work. We are going to be getting fiber when Tech is out to Fat Camp next week, and that will solve that problem. But My Little Puppy, I want to read you the story synopsis of this. Let me show you. So thank you guys all for voting, for being here. Let me know if this is a show either in the comments after the fact or let me know in the comments now if this is a show you would like to see come back on the channel every week, every other week, what have you. Let me get some of these very, very generous super chats. Thank you guys very, very much, though, for these. David Seeger, vote for dogs. Don't be a monster. Thank you, buddy. JSD says, Papa J said the dog story was good. It is good. I'm going to read it to you in a second. Thank you for that. KP says, you got to play Tori Beyond the Gates vid. I almost put that in here because I saw you recommended it, but it just kind of looked like another Metroid game. So I was kind of like, it didn't seem that strong of a trailer. We did it, says David Seeger. You goddamn right. You goddamn right. Thank you, buddy, for that. And then Machine XP, thank you for the very generous super chat. Super happy we finally got you on LSM content semi-regularly over on the live streams. I am too. I love being there. Anna says, do this show every week. This was a great engaging stream, says KP. JSD says it was fun. All right. And if you're watching after the fact, let me know in the comments if we should keep doing it. In the meantime, here's the story for My Little Puppy. Bongu, the Welsh Corgi, was once an abandoned dog. Here we go. Hang on. He was once an abandoned dog. Poor little guy. What are you going to do with that? Then one day a miracle happened. He was adopted by a scruffy man who cherished Bongu. From that point on, Bongu lived out his remaining days just like any other dog would, playing tug-of-war, running around, eating, sleeping, and enjoying his newfound life. In the end, Bongu crossed the Rainbow Bridge. That means he died. One day in doggy heaven, Bongu awakened from his nap to a familiar scent. His dad, jubilant Bongu, set out to escape doggy heaven and embarks on a journey to reunite with his dad, an adventure that may hold unexpected dangers. Just as his dad once found him by a miracle, It is now Bangu's turn to find his father. Will they be reunited? And if you go over to My Little Puppy Steam, check this out. This is a game that'll cost you $25. Overwhelmingly positive reviews. Came out a couple of months back. Oh, God, that's terrible. This guy said, oh, Bob, it's not really the real Bob Saget. I bought this on sale when my little girl was diagnosed with cancer. She was laying behind me the entire time. I couldn't help. I can't believe that's real. I don't want to read that. I currently have a corgi who's 9. Playing this game provided me feelings I know I will have when they die. So cute, and I cried in the first 10 minutes. Okay, we're playing this weekend. We're playing this goddamn weekend. But that's the winner of the first ever last demo standing. My Little Puppy. I will be back streaming this weekend a bunch of times. I'll be putting up videos. In the meantime, Anna G, thank you. All new members, welcome. We will be coming back. It sounds like you guys like this show. I like doing it. I love trailers, one of my most favorite things. And next week, there's a new trailer show coming out next week for indie games. So we'll have a lot to choose from. If you're watching and you have a trailer that you want to see included in next week's show, hit me up in the comments. And if I like it, I'll put it on the show. I am a financial whore. I will take money. If you're a developer and you want to show your trailer on the show, hit me up and you can pay for a slot. You goddamn right. Okay. Meantime, that's the stream for the moment. Be well, be safe, and thank all you guys very, very much. I will see you back here later in the weekend. Have a great, safe weekend if I don't see you till Monday. Take care. Enjoy your games. There's so much to play, and I'll see you soon. Bye, everybody.